Hello, it's Elena here. I want to debrief chapter 15 with you all today. So, this one really convicted me a lot because I have been very guilty of doing these things in the past. So, tell me if this sounds familiar. Your kids are down for a nap. They're not paying attention to you because they're asleep. No one's going to notice, or the calories won't really count if you go into the pantry and eat half a bag of chips, will they? Or, this one's for me, your husband's in the other room. Your daughter's in there with him playing with her toys. You're putting away dishes after dinner. No one's going to notice, and the calories aren't going to count if I just reach into that cabinet, grab the bag of chocolate chips, dump a bunch in my hand, and shovel them into my mouth like I'm a crazy person. Will they? This is something that I'm sure we have all dealt with in the past, and something that we need to learn to flee from those temptations in the future. Just because we eat healthy the majority of the day doesn't mean we can reward ourselves with something that's not so healthy and that's not a part of our plan. And the reason for that being is because we are still learning how to eat healthy. We are still trying to establish that as a habit. So if we keep giving in to our brokenness and the struggles that we have time and time again, then what good is it doing us? We're probably just going to fall back into old ways and not really learn anything from this experience. I think it's important that you all try to identify what your biggest struggles are, and learn how to avoid those situations as much as possible. Say you're going out to a potluck and there aren't going to be a whole lot of healthy options for you. Well, that's the joy of a potluck. You can bring a healthy dish and you can eat from that. And if there's nothing else healthy there, then you know that what you brought and what you're going to eat will be. You don't have to use, well, everyone else is doing it, so I can do it too, as an excuse to not eat well. You all are starting to learn the difference between what's good for you and what you still struggle with. So you need to learn how to flee from temptation of those bad things and focus more on the things that God has provided you to benefit you and to benefit your health. So what I want you to comment below today is when you're in certain situations and you have this option between what's good and what's bad, and you know in your head what you should do. Do you think of those things as a boundary of restriction, or do you think of those as a hedge of safety that God has provided for you to help you to keep from falling down the path of temptation once again? And think about this when it comes to making an unhealthy decision. Before you do it, think about how that choice is going to make you feel in the morning. And think about, is it really going to be worth it? Is it really going to benefit me that much to have that temporary bit of satisfaction whenever it's going to lead to long-term bouts of temptation once again? So I think you all need to notice what your cues are and what things you struggle with, what things you would consider to be in your danger zone, like being really hungry and going to the grocery store. Probably not a good idea. And just a tip, what I do when I go to Walmart or the grocery store, because I normally go after I taught a workout class, I always head straight to the protein section, like the supplemental protein over by the pharmacy, and I always get a healthy protein bar that I snack on while I'm shopping, so that it's satisfying my hunger, but it's keeping me from hungry shopping, as I like to call it. And my daughter normally snacks on it with me. So Quest protein bars are in at Walmart now, and they are very low in sugar. They're very pure ingredients, so hit that up next time you go to Walmart and you're feeling hungry. So I'll post these questions again in the caption of this video, but I hope you all just really learn to distinguish those moments of, you know, brokenness and struggle, and learn how to rise up and be strong and to flee from that temptation in the future. All right, bye.